first time you had a positive racial or ethnic experience in your learning? We're talking K through university. The first time you felt pride in your ethnic or racial background, and it happened in a classroom, in a school. Okay, 3 minutes, a minute per person. Go ahead.
Student, and Miss Easterbrook gave us a opportunity to do a history project on anything we wanted, and Cockroach and Theo had just did their rap on the Cosby Show, so I did a George Washington Carver rap. I was a rapper, and it was the first time, you know, we Cabbage Patched and they videotaped, and it was a big deal, and it was the first time that I had been celebrated for my academics, but it was the first time I had freedom to kind of be creative and to tap into my culture.
What grade were you in?
I was in 7th grade.
Thank you.
7th grade, and I went to junior high school, and it was the first time I had black teachers, you know, African American teachers, and it was, like I said, it was only maybe about 5. Gym, typing, home economics, English, I think, and that was it. And I was thrilled, and I felt real good, and they loved us, and the other teachers loved us too. And I went back and taught there. You know.
I was in college, part of freshman sophomore, and I was professor of African American history class. My name was Dr. Leonard James.
Leonard Jeffries?
I had him too. But first thing he did was write a word on the board where it was iconoclastic. And he said to us at that time that it meant to shatter negative energy. He said, I want you as a class to go through everything you see with the word black and shatter all the negative energies of the word black. And that was
Raise your hand if your first time was at university. Okay? Raise your hand if your first time was in high school. Middle school. Elementary school. There's some hands that didn't go up. You still waiting. Half of U.S. schools do not have a single teacher of color on staff. Right? So that means that students, white, black, everything, are going through their whole K through 12 education, never seeing someone who looks like them. 7% of the total teaching force in the U.S. Are black. 24% are black males. So I like to say every school is culturally responsive, each teacher is culturally responsive, but the key question is, to whose culture are we most responsive to, and why?
Because I'm thinking that just because you're black doesn't mean that you're culturally responsive to
culture. I call that melanated white supremacy.
Okay.
We're going to count off in twos. You're 1, you're 2, you're 1. Antique and Citron, you're 2. If you look at these 3 memes right here, they're all talking about teacher spring break, but they all have a little different flow to it, right? So this one, teachers leaving for spring break. What's the energy for this one? Running for freedom. And then my teacher's face when spring break began. Your bottoms up. It's about to party. 1s, you write your little paragraph. What does the reader learn about the Duke through the description of the Duchess? 2s, write a meme.
I put I'm here, look at me. I'm wrong.
He is emotionally unstable, obsessed, and jealous. And I can infer that he probably has life killed.
We read these lyrics. Does anybody know what song that was?
I know it's a Rihanna song. But
Yes, it's Rihanna and Eminem, Love the Way You Lie, because I'm giving students this old English that they've never heard of. They don't understand. I start with lyrics that they have heard of and understood. I pull out themes that match both pieces. I get them to then dig into the piece that they have no connection to. And if this was a class, we would then compare and contrast. We would talk about sentence structure, word choice, all of these different things to get students to think about this deeply. Those who wrote the meme, everyone would have done a meme, and then the homework assignment would have been, go home and let's build this out a little bit more. You can come in with your own picture tomorrow to complement whatever writing you give. When we talk about how we approach curriculum, I took the elements of hip hop and turned it into an approach to writing curriculum. Movement, had you up and moving, get you out your seats. You can't fall asleep if you're up and moving. We talked about what does the hood know. We went beyond the 5-paragraph essay. We looked at music as text. We were going to go into Sankofa, the art of spoken word, all of these things to engage our students throughout a unit. We start to understand that kids come into the classroom with literacies, and then how is it upon us to help them bridge the literacy that they have and be able to meet the standard that we want. When we talk about the art of spoken word, the 4 strands of literacy, we know that it includes speaking and listening. That the one who's doing the most speaking is the one who's doing the learning. That the first step in literacy is to allow our kids to talk and then listen. Then we decipher language, word choice. Then we can go into reading, and then we can go into writing. And how often do we have these in our spaces, regardless if it's a humanities space or a STEM space? How often do we run through these literacies, these practices every day, every unit, every period, but starting with the speaking and the listening, because that is indigenous culture.
Community is the spirit, the guiding light of the tribe, whereby people come together in order to fulfill a specific purpose and to take care of one another. The goal of the community is to make sure that each member of the community is heard and is properly given the gifts they have brought into the world. Without this giving, the community dies. And without the community, the individual is left without a place where they can contribute. The community is that grounding place where people come and share their gifts and receive from one another.